Hi, Margaret. Thank you for joining us for our Healthcare FinTech Showcase. I'm here with Chris Stenglein, CEO and Chairman of the Board of Bono Web Capital.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you very much for having me today. It's a pleasure to be here.
Please tell us in a few words what Bono Web Capital's mission statement is.
To provide innovative financing and cash management tools which enable, effectively, our providers to serve more patients.
Who is the typical client for Bono Web Capital?
A small to mid-size healthcare provider is a typical client for Bono Web Capital. And the one common denominator is that all of those providers typically receive a majority of their reimbursements from either commercial or government payers.
What obstacles might prevent your clients from getting a loan from their local bank?
The key is the size of the facility, the time, resources necessary to pull the information together that you would work with a bank, and frankly their process is fairly elongated. It could take 60 to 90 days just to get an answer with a bank. Typically our clients need that capital a lot quicker.
Walk us through the process for a provider to get a loan through Bono Web Capital.
The process is really simple. They can either go online and fill out the application, which takes between 5 and 10 minutes, pick up the phone and speak to one of our friendly funding specialists, or the old-fashioned way, fill out an application and mail it to us, or fax it or email it to us.
Let's say for a moment that I own a medical practice. Why would I choose your company over some of the competition?
Well, Bono Web Capital works exclusively in the healthcare space. So it knows the unique demands on a healthcare provider. It understands all the issues that they're going through right now with ICD-10, some of the ACA demands that are being placed on the providers. And we work really hard to offer solutions specifically for the healthcare space. So we really set up our structure of our facilities very much akin to a biller or another revenue cycle management system that providers are used to.
What separates Bono Web Capital from the traditional small business lenders in the healthcare space?
We work exclusively in the healthcare space. We don't do restaurants. We don't do construction. We work in healthcare, and that's all that we do. And I mean, that's all that we do.
I understand you recently launched a new product called Remit ATM. Why don't you tell us what impact that's going to have on the healthcare industry in the next couple of years?
This is a patent-pending technology that we've been working on for the last 2 years, and we believe it has the ability to truly upend the payments process between payer and the provider. Remit ATM is really trying to streamline that process and provide capital in more of a retail-like environment. What we're trying to do is take disparate systems and bring those together in a more streamlined way for the provider to get paid.
Chris, tell me, what do you see in the future for Bono Web Capital?
The future of Bono Web Capital is a great question. I think we'll be integrated into banking systems, into healthcare practice management systems, and the goal at Bono Web Capital will be to normalize that experience and to again turn the payer-centric model into a provider-centric model, and at the end of the day giving ultimate control and visibility to the provider where care is being delivered and where the capital is really needed.
Well, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for joining us today at Bono Web Capital's FinTech Showcase. Chris, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Margaret. Appreciate your time and appreciate everybody tuning in today. We're excited about serving the healthcare industry and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.